Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Double Feature Friday here on AFR. I am your host, Steve Tower. Thank you so much for tuning in. So tonight, we've got two games scheduled, and first, we're going to be bringing back our old friend, History Maker Baseball, and we are going to be showcasing the latest card set that has come out, the Cooperstown Hopefuls. A interesting set. It's a collection of players that are not in the Hall of Fame as of this show. Some most definitely will be, some maybe, and some are going to need a lot of help getting in there. But a great assortment of players, definitely a lot of players from my childhood. So it hit a definite happy memory streak with me going through these names. So the way I divided them up, and I'm not even using half of the cards that come in this set, is I picked players that I remember seeing, and then players that I don't remember seeing. So it's anybody that has their carded from 1980 on is one team. They will be the classic rock squad. They're going to be the home squad. And then the Golden Oldies will be a collection of players, mostly from the 60s and 70s, a couple others thrown in for good measure. So this should be a lot of fun. We're going to be at Fenway Park for the evening, and just a lot of fantastic names that you'll see here. And it's a full color card set. It's available right now, so if you have not picked this up yet, you can click on the link down below to order that, to add to your Cooperstown collection. And then our finale tonight is going to be with Legends of Boxing, but it will not feature the Medfield Kid. We'll get to that after our first showcase here. So let's head on down to Fenway Park for the opening show. All right, and here we are, and here we see all of these cards in there. Full color goodness. I really can't say enough of just how fantastic all of these Cooperstown collection cards look. And before we get started, I do have to say thank you to all the AFR members who are in the chat room. Dale Buckingham is here. Bill from High Volume Games is here. Eric Ziegler and Mark Russell are in the chat room. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for your support. If you'd like to become a member, you can click on the join button below for more details. And thank you to everyone else in the chat room and for tuning in this Friday night. So for the Golden Oldies, Harvey Couch has joined us. Welcome, Harvey. The Golden Oldies, they're going to have Ron Guidry on the mound, and we'll go through their lineup really quick. Shortstop is going to be Dave Concepcion from his 74 season. Freddie Lynn in center field, his MVP Rookie of the Year 75 season. Big Dick Allen over at first base, his 1972 card. Batting cleanup is Roger Maris in his historical 61 season. And then Thurman Munson, his 76 card. Playing catcher and batting fifth. Lou Whitaker, Sweet Lou, his 78 card at next. And then George Foster, his 1977 season. Greg Nettles batting eighth, playing at third, his 77 card. And then finally, Don Baylor will be the DH, his 1979 California card. And on the mound for the classic rock squad is none other than the doctor himself, Dwight Gooden, his 1985 season. So not his rookie year, but his Cy Young Award-winning second year, and just a fantastic card. I do have to say that I do love the orange on the Mets cards for these sets. They look pretty awesome. So, and then for the classic rock batting order, we'll have Kenny Lofton, his 96 Cleveland card. He'll be leading off, playing in center field. Noma Gassipara will be batting second, playing in short. And Cecil Fielder batting third, his 1990 season. I distinctly have very fond memories of the 1990s season. My big brother was a Cincinnati Reds fan, so it was pretty cool for me when they won the World Series. But I also remember when Cecil Fielder was chasing 50 home runs that year. It was such a historical thing because it hadn't been done in so long. And so that's the first 50 home run season that I remember watching. David Ortiz will be batting cleanup and DHing. This is his 2006 card. Jeff Kent playing at second base with his 2000 MVP card. And then Darryl Strawberry playing in right field. This is his 1983 rookie season. And then Scott Rowland playing at third with his 1997 card. And then finally doing the catching from his 83 Detroit season is Lance Parrish. Oh, sorry, he's batting eighth. And then batting ninth is Kirk Gibson playing in left field, of course, with his 1988 season with LA. Although it would have been, I don't know, maybe we could have seen one of his Detroit cards. But nonetheless, I think most people remember him from his 1988 season with the Dodgers. All right, so there we go. We won't do any pregame rolls since this is a one-off season or series. So both teams will be semi-harmonious. We'll use the patented AFR rules that the number 2 batter is the designated hot batter, and the number 8 will be the designated cold batter. So, all right. So, cheers to everybody. Raise a glass. Happy Friday night. And let's play some baseball. All right, so Dwight Gooden finishes his warm-up tosses. Dave Concepcion steps in. And we are underway here at Fenway Park with the Cooperstown Hopefuls. All right, so Doc deals. Let's see, he is an ace. He's going to get Concepcion to ground out first. And there is one quick out. Next up steps in Fred Lynn. He'll get a nice ovation from the home crowd. One out, nobody on. Let's see. Oh, he's going to be a whiffer this time, so he is going to strike out. And there's 2 quick outs for the Doc. The Doc is dealing. And here comes Dick Allen from the White Sox. Let's see if he can do any damage. And no, he is going to strike out as well. So Doc sets him down 1, 2, 3. And after a half an inning, the Golden Oldies nothing. And Classic Rock coming up to bat. Bill says, Dwight Gooden pitching at home at Fenway. How dare you? And yes, I know. It's, but believe it or not, there wasn't a Red Sox pitcher to choose from, at least for that fit my criteria of the Classic Rock. So, all right, so here we go. Ron Guidry from his 78 season finishes his warm-up tosses, and here comes the speedy Kenny Lofton to lead things off. Let's see if we fare any better. Let's see. Well, there we go. That's a good way to start it off. He's going to draw a walk and then immediately steal second base. And we're going to go to the chemistry chart for Noma. So, man on second base, nobody out. Let's see what happens. Both teams are going to be neutral. So the batting team is not Harmony. Oh, so that's going to be a ground out to second, but that will advance Lofton to third. All right, so there is one out. The speedy Lofton at third base. And here comes big Cecil Fielder from his historical 1990 season. Cecil Fielder had just played some time in Japan before he signed with Detroit. I remember that was one of the funny stories about that year in 1990. Let's see, but he is not going to do anything here. Let's see, a strikeout, unless we get the 144, question more lenient. So no, Palermo is our home plate umpire, and he is semi-strict, so he will call that strike 3. So Fielder goes back to the bench, looking at strike 3, but here comes Big Papi The home crowd will get on their feet. Let's see if he can drive in Lofton. 2 out. Runner at third. And no. Let's see. He does not have a good eye. So Big Poppy is going to go down swinging on a slider in the dirt. So 1 hit, no runs, and a runner stranded at third. We're through 1 full, and there's no score here from Fenway. So let's head to the top of the second. And how about this for a matchup? Dwight Gooden taking on Roger Maris. Let's see, Maris, the cleanup batter, will lead things off here. And he is going to go down swinging. 3 Ks for the doctor so far. He's looking sharp out there. Here comes Thurman Munson. Rest in peace, Thurman. Let's see, 4-4-5. He is not a workman, not patient. He's going to ground out to first. And there's 2 quick outs. And here comes Sweet Lou Whitaker. Still a beloved player in Detroit. Let's see, 3-4 ace or star. He is both. So Lou's going to get jammed and pop out to first. And they get set down in order in the second. We'll head to the bottom half. Still no score here from Fenway. Love a good pitchers duel. Hopefully you do as well. Let's see. Guidry still on the mound. Here comes Jeff Kent. See if we can get something going here in the home half. 2-5-6, struggle or no, champion or patient. He got the dot, so he's champion and patient. He will draw a walk. So the second walk of the game given up by Guidry. And actually, now the leadoff runner aboard for the second inning in a row. Here comes Darryl Strawberry. See if he can support his teammate Gooden by driving in a run. That is not going to do it, though. He just hits a little grounder to short, and that is 6-4-3. A double play. So 2 out now, nobody on. And here comes Scott Rowland, batting 7th here tonight. 4-5-6, let's see. He is not patient, so he is going to get a hold of one and fly out to the warning track in center field for the 3rd out of the inning. So after 2 full, no score here from Fenway. And we're going to go to the chemistry chart for Big George Foster's at bat. Whoop. And forgot to turn on my do not disturb. There we go. Okay. All right, so George Foster from his 77 season. Let's see what happens. 2-2. Both teams are going to be harmonious. Batting team dissonance, no. So that is going to be a leadoff double for Foster. And the perfecto is over. The first base runner allowed here in the top of the 3rd. And he gets himself right into scoring position for Greg Nettles. So let's see if Nettles can drive in the first run of the game. 2-3-4, runners on base. Yes, plate drama. Gooden has control, and Parrish is semi-gold. 4-5, catcher gold, yes. So a ball in the dirt, and Parrish able to get in front of it and block it. So we'll go to the umpire chart with the runner on second. 3-5, leaning umpire at second. That is Doug Harvey, and no, he is just respected. Let's see. Oh boy, so Gooden is gonna turn and catches Foster napping, and Foster gets picked off. Wow, 1-4. And that runner is erased. Whew. Dwight Gooden showing off his moves on the mound. And Foster is out. So that leadoff double is erased. So Nettles still up to bat. And he will ground out to short for the second out of the inning. And now here comes the DH, Don Baylor. 2 out, nobody on. 2, 3, 6. He does not have double control, so that is going to be a walk. First walk of the game given up by Gooden. And the order flips over. Here comes Dave Concepcion. A ground out victim his first time up. Oh boy, and he is going to walk as well. So back-to-back 2 out walks. Puts a runner in scoring position for Fred Lynn. And let's see. Oh boy, but he is going to get jammed on a tough inside fastball, and he will ground out to first for the third out. So 2 walks, a hit, but no runs come in. 2 runners stranded. And after 2.5, there is no score here from Fenway Park. Let's see. So we've got the 8, 9, and 1 batters due up for the Classic Rock squad. Here comes the catcher, Lance Parrish. And, oh, unfortunately, he is eager, so he's going to get fooled on a outside fastball and harmlessly fly out to center field for the first out. And here comes Gibby. Gibson up with 1 out, nobody on. And, oh boy, he's going to draw a walk. The third 2, 3, 6 that I've rolled here in this inning. All right, so man on first, 1 out for Kenny Lofton. Lofton walked, stole a base, and was stranded at first. His first time up. Oh, and he is going to go down swinging here for the second out of the inning. Now here comes Nomar. Nomar ground out to second in his first at bat. Oh, he is not a hero. He's a semi-champion, so he is going to pop out to second, and that's going to do it. So we are through 3 full, sailing right along here. No score from Fenway Park. And we're going to go to the experience chart to start the top of the 4th. So Dwight Gooden, semi-prospect, and Dick Allen is a full icon. So he's got the advantage here. 2-5, icon batter, yes, anticipates the pitch, chops a single past the shortstop. So Allen is aboard for the first time tonight. Leadoff runner aboard for the second inning in a row for the Golden Oldies. And here comes Roger Maris. He could certainly do some damage here. Struggle or no. Patient. Oh, he doesn't get the dots. Oh, boy. So he is going to hit a grounder to third. Roland scoops it up, and they go around the horn. 5, 4, 3. And just like that, the leadoff single is wiped out. Now here comes Thurman Munson. Bases empty. 2 out now. Struggle or no, champion or patient, no. So infield drama. Infield drama, 3-6 is a third baseman, Gold. Rolling a semi-gold, he gets the dot. So a crazy bouncing grounder, but Roland stays in front of it and fires on to first just in time to get Munson. And Gooden has another scoreless frame up on the board. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th. Who is going to break first? What a battle between Guidry and Gooden. Battle of the Big Apple here on the mound. So the 3, 4, and 5 batters due up for Classic Rock. Heart of the order. Let's see. Fielder going to lead things off, and he is going to strike out his second K of the evening. So 1 quick out. Here comes Big Poppy. Poppy also a strikeout victim, his last at bat. And he is going to be a strikeout victim this at bat. Oh boy, so back-to-back Ks start the bottom of the 4th. for Guidry. And now here comes Jeff Kent. Base is empty, 2 down. Prospect, no. Is he patient? He is semi-patient. He's going to draw a walk. So a 2-out walk. And that'll bring up Strawberry. Strawberry ground into a double play. His first at bat. Let's see, 2, 3, 4 runners on base. Yes, so plate drama. Let's see, Guidry has control, and Munson is neutral for catching. So a control pitcher, yes. Perfect placement. Catcher gloves it for a strike. And we'll go to the umpire chart with a runner on first base. Let's see, 2-6, respected umpire at home. No, he is strict. So let's see, batter doubles, base runner breaks for home, out. Other umpires call the runner safe. Oh, boy. So Kent gets on his horse and motors in and gets in just under the tag. Palermo calls him safe. And there is your first run of the game. A 2-out RBI double for Gooden. There we go. Okay. Or for Strawberry, rather. In support of Gooden. Okay, so, and there's still a runner in scoring position now for Scott Rowland. Boy, 1 run could be the difference in this game. 1, 2, 3. Well, Guidry's going to recover and strike out Rowland for the 3rd out. So he ends up striking out the side. But a 2-out single and double bring in the first run of the game, and Classic Rock on top. 1-0 as we head into the 5th inning. Motoring right along here. Let's see. Lou Whitaker going to lead things off. And he's going to lead things off by popping out to first. His second pop out of the night. 1 down. Nobody on for George Foster. Foster with a double. And then got picked off. And, Gooden's going to hang a curveball. And Foster is going to tattoo that into straightaway center field, far deep and out of here. A monster blast has tied the game 1-1 here in the top of the 5th. Ooh, the first mistake pitch that Gooden has made tonight, and George Foster makes him pay. Oh boy. All right, so Gooden will get some words of encouragement from Parrish. Settles back in, and here comes Nettles. Let's see, struggle or no, so Nettles will ground out to 3rd. And there's the 2nd out. And now Don Baylor comes up, base is empty, 2 out, but 1 run already in. That's a fresh check. And he is semi-fresh now, so no. And we'll have to re-roll. Is Baylor a home run king? Yes, he is. Oh, so he's going to take a big hack and go down swinging for the 3rd out. So, end of the top of the 5th, and we're knotted up at 1 apiece after a solo shot from Big George Foster. Brand new ball game here in the bottom of the 5th. All right, the catcher Lance Parrish going to lead things off. See if he can get something going, and he will not. He is going to go down swinging to strike out to start the bottom of the 5th. Here comes Game 1 World Series hero, Kirk Gibson. Gibson is 1 for 1 with a single tonight, but he's going to just ground one back to the mound. And Guidry throws over to Allen for the 2nd out. And the order flips over. Here comes Kenny Lofton, 1 for 2 on the night so far with a stolen base. But he will ground out to first here. And it's a 1-2-3, bottom of the 5th. Knotted up at 1 apiece. as we head into the 6th inning. Okay, so both starters still out there, but maybe some stirrings in the bullpen just in case. We've got the 1, 2, 3 batters due up here. Dave Concepcion going to lead things off. He was the shortstop for the Big Red Machine. And let's see, he is 1 for 2 on the night so far. But he is going to strike out here to start off the inning. Now here comes Fred Lynn. Fred Lynn looking for his first hit tonight. And, he is not a home run king, so he will fly out to center field. And there is quickly 2 out. And here comes Dick Allen. Allen 1 for 2 on the night. Let's see, he is going to ground out to short, and it's 1, 2, 3. Here at the top of the 6th. Stays 1-1 as we head into the bottom half. 2, 3, and 4 batters coming up for Classic Rock. So here is Nomar. Nomar over 2 on the night. Looking to change that here. Oh, and he won't. He is going to pop out to second base. And there is 1 down. We will head back to the experience chart. Guidry is neutral, and Fielder is neutral as well. 5-5. Let's see. Full count. Batter steps out of the box. Timeout. Play resumes. Roll a decider die. Is it a walk or is it a strikeout? So if it's a ball, if it's a dot, it'll be a walk. And no, it's going to be a strikeout. So Fielder gets the hat trick with his 3rd strikeout. And actually, that's the 2nd time he struck out looking. Not a good night for him so far. So base is empty. 2 out for David Ortiz. Struggler, no. Is he a champion or patient? He is semi-patient, so he gets a dot. So he'll draw a walk. All right, so runner at first, 2 out. Jeff Kent up at the plate. He has scored the only run of the game. And he has walked in both of his appearances so far. Let's see, Workman, no. Is he patient? He is, so he's going to draw another walk. His 3rd walk in his 3rd plate appearance. And that's going to put a runner in scoring position. The go-ahead run at second base for Dale Strawberry, who was the only person to drive in a run for the home Classic Rock squad. Let's see if he can do it here. 2-5-6, struggler, no. Champion or patient, no. So infield drama, oh boy. 1-2 is a shortstop iron, no. That is Concepcion, and he is a gold, oh boy. Let's see. So yeah, for that one, that's one of the cooler results in the infield drama. An iron shortstop mishandles it and then does a wild throw for a 2-base error. A normal one, it just eats him up for a 1-base error. But if he's fully gold, he recovers and makes the play. So Concepcion knocks it down, fires onto first, and just does get Strawberry. And those 2 runners will be stranded. And it remains a 1-1 game. Wow. All right. Charles H. has joined us in the chat room. Welcome, Charles. If you like pitching duels, you are in the right place. We've got Dwight Gooden and Ron Guidry doing their part, and I think we're going to start to see some action in the bullpen. Now, both pitchers will not be fresh. All right, so I think it is time for Fernando Mania to come on out of the pen. So the original Fernando Mania will come on in relief here. This is the 1981 Fernando Valenzuela. The original year of Fernando Mania, when he just had a rookie year, the be-all, end-all of rookie years for pitchers. All right, so Gooden goes 6 full, And let's see, he gave up 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 hits. Just the 1 run though, unfortunately, on that homer. 1, 2, 2 walks, and then finish with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strikeouts. So a good outing for Gooden. But as they say, he cannot get the win. He can. Well, actually, no. I guess he won't. He can't even get the loss now because it's tied as he's leaving. But all right, so turns over to Fernando Valenzuela, and he'll face Roger Maris here to start the 7th inning. And he is going to strike him out for the first out of the inning. Gets him on a good screwball. Here comes Thurman Munson. 146. That's another flash check. So Munson gonna go down. Oh wait. Let's see if he has. Oh no, he doesn't have a good eye. Okay, so he will strike out looking. Back-to-back Ks for Fernando. Now here comes Sweet Lou. 256 struggler. No, is he a champion or patient? He is semi-patient, gets the dot, so he is going to draw a walk. And there we go. Kraz starts the Fernando K count. Thanks, Kraz. All right, here comes Big George Foster. He has driven in the only run for the Golden Oldies. A solo homer back in the 5th inning. He comes up with a runner on and 2 outs. And he is going to pop out to second base. So that runner will be stranded. Oh. And that is the 3rd out. Wow, so it is a 1-1 game as we head into the stretch. All right, so for the Golden Oldies, they're going to get, well, let's see. We got 2 righties coming up. So, maybe they'll go to the knuckleballer. Why not? Actually, they have a distinct lack of righties. All right, so yeah, I think they'll have Necro. He's going to warm up as we stretch here. So, even though it's Double Feature Friday, we will bring out the ukulele for the stretch. So, join me at home if you want. And here we go. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I ever get back, so let's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. All right, there we go. Always good when we can bring out the uke. Okay. I missed the uke when I did Monday Night Tights this week instead of my Fernando Mania. So, all right. So here we go back to the game, and Guidry is going to give way to Joe Necro. This is from Necro's 79 season with Houston. All right, and the ageless wonder, one of the ageless wonders of the Necro brothers. So Guidry goes 6 full, and he gave up what, 1, 2, not that many. Wow, 2. Wow, just 2 hits. And that 1 run did have a lot of walks, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 walks. Wow. And no homers. And what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strikeouts. So a good outing by both starters. All right. Thank you, everybody, for the applause. And let's see if Necro can keep it a tie game. The bottom of the order, 7, 8, and 9 batters coming up. Let's see, 1, 5, 6. Is he a whiffer? The dot says no, so this will be outfield drama. Outfield drama on 4, 6 is left fielder Iron. We have no iron fielders. The only iron fielders are the DHs. So no. So that's going to be a line out. So Roland's going to line out to Foster for the first out. And we're going to go to the chemistry chart for Lance Parrish's at bats. Again, both teams are semi-harmonious. They will be neutral. Pitching team harmony, so no. That is going to be a single for Parrish. And we're going to go to the right now chart. Let's see. So Gibson ground out his last time up, so he will be neutral, and Necro will be cold. 4, 5. Cold batter, no. So it's going to be a ground out to first. So Parrish will advance to second base. All right, so 2 out. The go-ahead run at second base. And here comes Kenny Lofton. Lofton is 0 for 2 with a walk and a stolen base. 3, 3, 4, ace or star. He is a star. So Lofton's going to pop out to first. And that run will be stranded at second base. And it remains knotted up 1 apiece as we head into the 8th inning. Oh boy. All right, so I think we're going to let Fernando stay in and pitch. Because maybe this is going to go extra innings. All right, so bottom of the order coming up, the 8, 9, and 1 batters. So here is Nettles, 1, 3, 6. That's an ace. Oh, he doesn't get the dot this time. Is he a whiffer or cold? Oh, he's actually the designated cold, so he is going to strike out. So another K for Fernando. 3 for him so far. Here is Don Baylor. 3, 6, 6. Oh, he's not a pinch hitter, so he's going to fly out to center field for the second out. And we'll go back to the top of the order. Dave Concepcion, he is 0 for 2 with a walk tonight. 3, 5, 6. Same side, no. So he is going to get a 2-out single down the line. So the tying run aboard for Fred Lynn. Here we go, lefty on lefty. Fernando out of the stretch. 4, 4, 5. Workman, no. Patient. He is not patient. That's going to be a ground out to first for the third out. And we are still knotted at 1 apiece as we head into the bottom of the 8th inning. Let's see. The 2, 3, and 4 batters due up. I think the Golden Oldies, they're going to at least get somebody warm in the pen. Louis Tiant will be ready to go, but we'll let Necro stay in for now. But if anybody gets on, Louis Tiant will be ready to go. And, uh-oh. Maybe we should have brought Tiant in. Oh, no. Let's see. So he is not an ace. Nomar is not a scrapper. Noma is going to hit the go-ahead home run in the bottom of the 8th here at Fenway Park. And listen to that Fenway crowd. Oh, boy. The chants go up. Noma, Noma. Oh, boy. It's a shame the way his career kind of petered out. So now they'll bring in Louis Tiant. Okay, Brock Riblet joins us. Welcome, Brock. Kraz, the card for Fenway Park, somebody made these and they're available as a free download. I want to say that they're on, I think they're on Al Wilson's site. I forget exactly where I download. I will find out though, and I'll post a note for my next show. Maybe it was on the. I think it's on the Facebook Play page, maybe. But I know that it's a free download, and somebody made for all the current parks. They have a card like that. And yes, I agree. It looks fantastic. So, okay, so Necro is going to go 1+ innings and 2 hits, 1 run. No walks, no Ks, and 1 homer. So he will be on the hook for the loss. Tiant comes in now to hold it to a 1-run game. So that means that for the Classic Rock squad, we've got a choice between 1990 John Franco or 1999 Billy Wagner for our closer. So let me know in the chat which guys, which one of those closers you guys want to see come out for the Classic Rock squad to try to nail down the save. But right now, we still got to get 3 outs in the bottom of the 8th. So here comes Louis Tiant in to face Cecil Fielder. Fielder looking to avoid the golden sombrero of shame. Let's see, 3-4-4 prospect. No, is he patient? He is semi-patient. So hey, he's gonna draw a walk. There we go. He avoids the sombrero of shame to draw a walk, and here comes David Ortiz. Ortiz is 0 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout. 1, 2, 3. Oh boy, how about this? So Tiant is only semi-flash, doesn't get it, but so instead of a strikeout, it's going to be a grounder to the shortstop for a 6-4-3 double play. All right, so 2 out now, base is empty, and here comes Jeff Kent. And let's see, it looks like we've got a tie right now for the closer. So let me know in the chat room, guys. Do you want Franco or Wagner to come on for the save in the top of the 9th? Let's see. So Jeff Kent he's had a pretty good day. He's walked 3 times and scored a run. 2-4-5. He is not a hero, so he is going to pop out to second base, and that will end the inning. But Noma hits a solo shot, and the Classic Rock are on top 2-1 as we head into the top of the 9th. All right, so Valenzuela goes 2 innings. And let's see, he gave up 1 hit and 1 walk. And he struck out 3. So he will be in line for the win. And all right, it looks like John Franco is going to be our closer, which I guess is somewhat poetic, since it was a Met who started the game. It'll be a Met who comes in to close the game. And so the 1990 John Franco, he was traded from the Reds for a package that included Randy Myers going to Cincinnati. And, of course, Cincinnati went on to win the World Series that year with Randy Myers leading the Nasty Boys bullpen. But Franco had been a very productive Cincinnati Red closer for a few years when he got traded. So, but he went on to have a very long career, but I don't believe he ever won a World Series. All right, so Franco comes on here to lock things down. And let's see. He is going to face the heart of the order. Dick Allen going to lead things off, so he's got his work cut out for him. Here we go. 156. Is he a whiffer? Oh, we got the dot. And he will strike out. There's one down, 2 outs away. And here comes Roger Maris, so lefty on lefty here. Maris has a terrible game. He is 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and ground into a double play. 4-5-5 flash. Yes. Maris does not have good eye, so that's going to be a called 3rd strike. So the hat trick for Roger Maris. And the Golden Oldies down to their last out. And here comes Thurman Munson, the captain for the Yankees. He is 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Here we go. 3, 3, 4. Ace or star. And he's a semi-ace. So yes, Munson will pop out to first base. And fielder gloves it for the final out. And there we go. There is your final. Whoa, a magnificent 2-1 pitcher's duel. Wow. All right. So, Gooden, no decision. Fernando Valenzuela gets the win with 2 innings of relief. And Franco gets the save as he comes in and slams the door. Gets 2 Ks and a clean 1-2-3 9th inning. Let's see. So just 5 hits for the visiting Golden Oldies. So Necro gets the loss. Let's see, Tiant came in and got those last 3 outs. And just 4 hits for Classic Rod. All right, so there we go. That is the end of our first feature here on the double feature. Let's see, I guess we got to give the MVP to Nomar, right? The game-winning solo homer in the bottom of the 8th. We'll give him the MVP. We'll give co-MVPs, I guess, because we got to give a shout out to the starters, Guidry and Gooden, who both went 6 innings, just giving up 1 each. So there we go. All right, and again, this is the Cooperstown Hopefuls, and it is for sale right now. And we really only showed less than half of the cards. There's some other really cool ones. Bo Jackson was one that I had a hard time leaving out. Joe Carter, Torrey Hunter. So lots of great names, especially if you grew up watching baseball in the early 80s, late 80s, 90s. There's a lot of names that will immediately jump out at you. And it really was kind of cool to see them in card form, because unfortunately History Maker Baseball wasn't with us back in those days. So really cool to have them here and also in full color. Cannot say enough about the quality of those cards. I forget which card stock it is that Keith uses, but I think that it's a slightly thicker card stock for those, and it's got a nice glossy finish to it. So yeah, it looks really fantastic. We really anytime I can see those cards on the table, they just, they definitely pop, and a lot of fun to have out there. So, and Keith has already said that there are a Cooperstown, I forget what he called it. It's basically players that will never get in to the Hall of Fame. So it includes like players from the 1919 White Sox. Oh gosh, that's gonna kill me that I forgot what the name of that was. But there's a set that's already in the works for that. And then, of course, every year after the Hall of Fame vote goes through, Keith updates his card, so he adds whatever players are added to it. So, all right, guys. So now it is time for the second part of our double feature, and we're going to be using Legends of Boxing from Stone Mountain Press, and we're using the career campaign guide, but we're doing something different tonight. So the Medfield kid he's kind of hit a brick wall in his career, and I think that he's not going to advance too much further from where he is. So what I did is I rolled up two new players, two new boxers. So we have Carl, the Hammer Maxwell, and Adrian Ironclad Anderson. So two very different boxers. Carl, the Hammer, is a physical boxer. Pretty decent control, average defense, good power for a starting one. And his chin is 8, which was fantastic. His finisher rating is +2, and he is a dirty fighter. So comparing that, oh, there we go. Cooperstown Exiles. Thank you, Charles, in the chat room. That's the name of the set that I was trying to think of that will be coming out for History Maker Baseball. So thank you, Charles. That was gonna bug me all night. And then for Ironclad Anderson, he is a tactical fighter. A better defense of 2, very low power. But a chin of 7 and a cut rating of 8, willpower of 8, so he's a very hard boxer to get down. He also has a finisher of 2, but he is a dirty fighter. So what's going to happen, I've got these guys all set up to go, and whichever one wins, he is going to continue his career next week on the show. And I won't say that the Medfield kid is done. He will make a return at some point, and maybe he'll face one of these guys in a future match. So let's head on down to the ring. It's the professional debut for both of these guys, and we'll see how they do. Let me adjust my cards here. One of the fun things about doing a double feature with different size boards is I only have one camera and I don't have a production assistant yet, so I have to do all these things on the fly. But there we go. That should work. Maybe I'll move them up a little bit. Okay. All right, so here we go. So Carl the Hammer will be fighting out of the red corner, and Adrian Ironclad Anderson fighting out of the blue corner. And the Hammer will have a slight control advantage. He'll be starting at 9 to a 10. However, his preferred fighting style is outside. That's where he fights in the most. So that's where he will start. Whereas Ironclad prefers to fight outside. Or, yes. I got these guys mixed up. The Hammer likes to fight inside. That's his biggest range. There we go. And Anderson fights outside, so he's a little taller, a little lankier. And so he will start in the outside range. And let's see how this turns out. So with the advanced control target number, he'll have a -1, so he'll be at 8 for this. The Hammer does have a slight disadvantage in endurance, and also with using the inside mode, he'll tire a little bit faster, but let's see what happens. I am not sure. Let me know in the chat who you are rooting for. This will be scheduled for just a 4-round match because both of these guys are regional fighters, and it is their debut, so we only use 4 rounds for that. So here we go. It's the Hammer taking on Ironclad Anderson. Let's get it on. There's the bell, and we are underway. All right, so Ironclad with a advantage of 2, so this is actually going to be split action. And inside against outside will be normal, so 29. There's going to be a clinch right away. Oh boy, so maybe both boxers a little nervous. as they have their professional debut. Referee separates them, and we're back at it. And this is going to be Ironclad with the advantage, and it's going to be a scoring punch at 99. Oh, a big 2-point hook. Connects. The Hammer's head snaps back, and he is going to stay right on him. Doubles up on the hook. And Anderson in control early. But now, let's see, this will be the Hammer in control, but it's going to be defended. So 98 defended. He gets in an uppercut, but Anderson able to block most of it. Let's see, this is going to be Ironclad in control, a scoring punch, and works in a nice combination. We're about halfway through the first round. This is going to be split action again, and they will both clinch. Referee separates them back into the action, and this will be split action again. Oh boy, so they come right at each other in the middle of the ring. A big flurry of punches as we're winding down the first round. Let's see, this is going to be Anderson in control, a scoring punch, and he'll connect with a big cross. And the last segment of the round, it's going to be Anderson in control again, and he'll finish him off with another hook. And there is the bell. All right, let's see. So the Hammer only got 3 punch points there. And then 2, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for Ironclad. So that is 2 TKO points. Oh, okay. No. So it won't be a 1-round TKO because he has a TKO threshold of 6 to Ironclad 7. So we need to get up into the 14-point range before we get a single round TKO. All right, so a convincing round for Ironclad. So let's see if the Hammer's corner has him change up, and no, they tell him to stay inside. So he will. So his control stays at 8. His endurance is going to go down 5. So he is at 12. Ironclad will stay outside. That's working for him. And he is only going to lose 2 endurance points. So he's fresh as a daisy with 18. All right. And Dale says that he likes power punchers and rooting for the Hammer, but that might be the jinx. Yeah, I seem to have that effect sometimes when I'm picking a favorite. Not working out so well for him here, but let's see. Round 2 underway. This is going to be, let's see. It's going to be the Hammer in control. It's going to be a defended punch, though, and at 3, so a 1-point straight punch and a potential for a cut. Ironclad has a really good cut rating. He has a cut rating of 8. So let's see. He just needs to get a 5 or better. And yes, so no cut. Match continues. This will be Ironclad in control. A scoring punch. Comes across with a nice cross punch. And let's see. This will be the Hammer in control. It'll be a scoring punch. 19, a 1-point hook. And the Hammer has not had an opportunity to really unload yet. But maybe he will here. As he goes to a nice combo. First to the body and then to the head. Maybe starting to find his range here. The Hammer in control again, but this is going to be defended. So again, Ironclad gets his gloves up and just gets a glancing blow on that. And now it's going to be Anderson in control, a scoring punch, a 1-point jab. Needed that. It's been all the Hammer so far, and he is going to remain in control. Ooh, 1-point hook, though. Still waiting for one load, a big punch. This is going to be split action. And it'll be an even exchange as we head into the last segment of the round. And this is going to be Ironclad in control. Snaps off a 1-point cross at the bell. All right, so a much better round for the hammer. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 1, 2 to only 4 from Ironclad. So Anderson gets his first TKO point. So that means that the hammer will stay with the inside mode. He is going to lose 3 more endurance points, so he is down to 9. And for Ironclad, his corner tells him to stay outside, stay out of those range of those big punches. And his endurance will go down 3. So he definitely has the endurance advantage here, although in a 4-round match, that will most likely not come, will not be the difference in the match here. Won't come into play. So, all right, here we go. Round 3 of a 4-round scheduled match. Probably Ironclad still in control, but we'll have to see what the judges think if we do go to a decision. All right, so round 3, there's the bell. And this is going to be Ironclad in control. Snaps off a nice long straight punch. Dancing around outside. And he will remain in control. Snaps off another nice long straight punch. The hammer may be starting to get frustrated. But Ironclad stays in control. Let's see, 65. Snaps off another jab. And a potential for a cut. The hammer has a cut rating of 6. And, oh no, and he's going to be cut. Uh-oh. Let's see, 56. So his nose starts bleeding. So the first cut point of the match. And maybe the hammer in trouble here. This will be split action, 69, a missed exchange. Neither boxer scoring there halfway through the round. And Ironclad back in control. It's a big cross. And uh-oh. Let's see. This is going to be the hammer in control. Oh, but it's going to be defended. So Ironclad ducks out of the way. Uh-oh, nothing going right for the hammer here. And it's going to be Ironclad back in control. A scoring punch. And, oh, and a potential, let's see. Oh, no, his power is 2. So, does not have the power for a knockdown. So, it's going to be a 2-point cross. 2 segments left. Let's see, this is going to be Ironclad in control. Another scoring punch. A 1-point jab and another potential cut. And no, he will not get cut. Last segment of the round. The hammer in control. Scoring punch, but only a 1-point jab. Oh, no. All right, so that's all. He got one punch point for that round. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for Ironclad Anderson. So another TKO point. Let's see. So the hammer's corner, this is the last round. They're going to tell him to go into pressure because he's going to need this round. He's going to need a knockout or a very definitive round of victory. So let's see. So his endurance is going to go down 4. So he is at 5 endurance. And with the pressure, his control target number will go down 2. So he is at 7. And Anderson's just going to stick with the outside. That's working for him. And his endurance goes down 2 more, so at 13. All right, so here we go, the last round. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, thanks, Kraz. Thanks for stopping in. I hope that your power gets back on soon. I'm glad you were able to tune as much as you could. Let's see. The cut modifier. Yes, Eric. So some of these cuts, you'll see they have a modifier at the end, and that is for the remainder of the match. If they receive a modifier because of a cut, that stays there for the rest of the match. So yes. All right, so here we go. Round number 4. This is it. The Hammer probably needs a knockout to win, and Ironclad Anderson just needs to keep doing what he's doing. And this is going to be the Hammer in control, but it's a defended punch, boy. Oh no, so it's going to be a counter punch from Anderson. Comes back a 2-point uppercut. Oh boy, off the counter move. Woo. Okay, so it's going to be the Hammer in control again. You can see he is furious in there. Connects with a hook. And this is going to be Anderson in control. A scoring punch. Let's see, a 1-point hook. The Hammer trying to bring it, but it's not working. Anderson in control, a scoring punch. He'll hit him with that cross. That cross has been working all night. Frustrating the Hammer. He is in control again. Another scoring punch. Another cross. The Hammer has had no answer for that. Let's see. He's in control here. Uh-oh, here we go. The Hammer finds an opening, and he'll hit a big cross of his own. And Ironclad stumbles. Let's see. His chin is a 7. Here we go. And, oh, look at that, a 99. Just a 2-point punch. He's able to withstand what was by far the best punch of the night from the Hammer. And, just basically shrugs it off. Oh, no, and the Hammer wondering what he has to do. This is going to be split action. Pressure versus outside is normal. So a juke and move. Crowd on its feet for the last minute of the match. This is going to be split action again. Oh, and it's going to be a even exchange or a even flurry. Let's see, right in the center of the ring. The last segment of the match. This will be split action again. Another even exchange. And, oh boy. All right, so let's see. So the Hammer got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 punch points. So that'll be another TKO. Not that it'll matter. And then for Ironclad, you got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow. So that would be another 2 TKO points. All right. So here we go, guys. Let's go to the judges. For round number 1, Anderson won by 7 points. So there's no roll for that. That is just a 9-10 by all 3 judges. Round number 2, the Hammer won by 3 points. And at 3 points, judge number 1 scores the round 10-9 in favor of Anderson. And then the other 2 judges score at 10-9 in favor of the Hammer. Round number 3, Anderson won by 7 punch points. So again, no roll, just 10-9 in his favor. And then finally, the last round, he won by 4 points. And at 11, that's just going to be the high boxer. So all 3 score at 9-10. All right, so judge number 1 scores this 36-40 in favor of Anderson. Judge number 3 scores at 37-39 in favor of Anderson. And judge number 3 also scores at 37-39 in favor of the Anderson. So there we go. Your winner by unanimous decision is Adrian Ironclad Anderson. All right, so there we go, guys. Adrian Ironclad Anderson is our new legacy boxer. We will start his career officially next week. I will do a roll for his career next week for the post match of this, and then start it proper. And who knows? Maybe the Medfield kid is waiting out there somewhere for him in the New England Regional Heavyweight Championship bracket. But until then, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. It was nice to have a good crowd here for Friday night, bringing back the double feature. If you like what you saw here and you want to pick anything up, you can click on the notes below for links to the game pages. Although a note about Stone Mountain Press, they have temporarily closed down their store as the owner and designer, Gary, is moving. So you'll see a sign up saying that the store is temporarily closed. But you can still check out the site, and hopefully that will be back up soon. So that's all for now, guys. We will be back Monday with the continuing adventures of the other Fernando De La Rosa, and our Fernando Mania. And then next Friday, we'll see Ironclad Anderson back in action. So that's all for now, guys. Thank you again for tuning in. Thank you for all your support. Thank you to the AFR members who were in the chat room. Mark, Dale, Brock, Eric, and Bill of High Volume Games. I think that was all the members that went in here. Thank you to everybody, though, who tuned in. A lot of fun. Until next time, get out there, have fun, play games. Follow the CDC guidelines about wearing a mask. Keep wearing masks inside. And until next time, I'll see you after further review. Have a good night, everybody.